Hey y'all, this is Cheryl. Thanks for joining me for another session of Watch Cheryl Scrap. Today I'm participating in the It's All About the Mouse YouTube series. There's a group of us on YouTube that are scrapping about Disney once a month, and I'll have a list in the description box below that will list all the other participants. This month's theme is to use a quote from a Disney movie. So for this particular layout, I'm scrapping photos from Toy Story Mania and Hollywood Studios. And these photos are from a trip that we took in 2012. Yes, that's correct. You heard me, 2012. I'm still not finished with my album, but I'm getting really close. So, I didn't have a lot of photos from this ride. We had gone into the studios earlier in the day. It was very hot. We ended up leaving and coming back at 8 p.m. With fast passes for this particular ride because my son loved Toy Story. So we had to make sure that we came back. So right now you've seen me. I started out with my photo composition already put together. I used a large oversized photo that stretched the entire width of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And then I layered the photos from the outside of the ride over top of the oversized photo. And I did end up covering some of the people that were waiting in line, or that had gone down further than we were. We were up on another level. So I used those photos to kind of cover that up. So I decided to go ahead and go with more of a Westerns theme. And even though there are lots of Toy Story characters in the ride, I decided to use the Reach for the Sky quote from Toy Story for the title and use of a quote. And I started out with a craft paper with the star in the middle of the circle on the background, and then I added the kerchief paper, that red paper, and added a little bit of blue with the little banner, the little pre-made banner. So what you'll see here is I've added in some labels, some enamel pieces, some wood veneer, those cute little cowboy boots, and I'm just kind of making clusters in, three different areas. So I have the one where the cowboy boots are, I have the one that says Wild Ride, and I'm considering the one at the bottom a little separate, even though it's kind of attached to the Wild Ride. I'll consider where my journaling is a separate piece, but I feel like the eye really moves around the page. So I've added in, it's a stamp and paint kind of ping. So I put that on the background, and I've added in some other paints underneath the title. I added those so that would kind of stand out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to add in a few little extra pieces of word art. And all of these products come from the Project Mouse Frontier line of products at the Lily Pad, and I'll have that linked below. And that's going to be it. Here's my final layout. I hope that I inspired you to create a Disney layout of your own. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.